There's no loyalty left in this game, especially when your own family is the one signing off on your downfall. That's exactly what just came out in a court document that was supposed to stay sealed. It leaked and spread fast. Stevie J, always surrounded by chaos, just exposed the whole truth about Lil Scrappy's family. And what's inside those files? Way more damaging than any diss track. Scrappy's mom, Bambi, is caught in the middle, and Stevie's the one holding the evidence. The leak says someone from Scrappy's own bloodline tried to sabotage his legal case from the shadows. And the person who dropped this bomb wasn't TMZ or some blog, it was Stevie J standing in court. Even the judge couldn't hide their reaction. This isn't just messy drama, it's full-blown betrayal. Secret audio, hidden messages, backstabbing from within. But why now? And who is Stevie really going after? This isn't just another headline, this could destroy people's lives. What was supposed to stay buried in court is now out. And what Stevie revealed is more than just a family issue. It's a total disaster. Scrappy's family always seemed shaky, but now the truth is out. The leak is so serious that people close to the case are calling it the final blow. And this isn't some petty fight over old beef or online shade. It's about sealed affidavits, hidden recordings, and betrayal so cold even Mama D might go quiet for once. Sources say Stevie J filed an emergency motion during an ongoing trial, but instead of sticking to the case, he used the moment to expose everything. He brought in a flash drive and a sworn statement outlining years of manipulation, lies, and emotional control. Allegedly from Scrappy's own family, on that list, Mama D, Bambi, and 2 unnamed relatives who've apparently been scheming behind Scrappy's back. Stevie says he has proof. Texts, audio clips, even surveillance footage, showing Scrappy being used while he was out chasing music deals. Meanwhile, they were moving money, making side deals, and using his name to build their own shady brand. Even worse, Stevie says he warned Scrappy a long time ago. In one leaked call, he allegedly said, "I told him to watch his back, but he thought I was just being messy." Look now. One clip on the flash drive shows Bambi at a family dinner saying, "Don't worry, he never checks the accounts." Another shows 2 people dropping off what looks like cash in a duffel bag at Mad's place. In the court records, Stevie even names them, with full government names. No aliases, no protection. One source said what Stevie did wasn't just airing dirty laundry, it was a full-on attack. And he came ready. Apparently, Stevie once helped Scrappy dodge trouble over a failed business project tied to a wellness brand that never launched. Stevie put his own name on the paperwork to save him, but when things got messy, Scrappy and his crew cut him off. Now, Stevie wants payback. But it gets worse. Stevie claims that even the therapy sessions shown on Love and Hip Hop were fake. According to him, that whole storyline with Scrappy and Bambi in counseling was just a cover to hide the real drama, money issues, and betrayal. In one scene that never aired, Scrappy supposedly walked off after learning Mama D took out a loan in his name and didn't pay it back. Producers allegedly offered Stevie a bonus to keep it quiet. He refused. Now, he's saying it all, laughters. The leak? Things spiraled. A burner Instagram account posted a blurred screenshot from the case labeled Exhibit D, quoting Mama D allegedly saying, "He was too weak to run his own life. We had to do what we had to do." It spread fast. One person tweeted, "So Mama D was the mastermind? This is wild." Another said, "Stevie J just became the most dangerous man on TV. Now, VH1's legal team is scrambling. If Stevie's claims are legit, they could face lawsuits for defamation and negligence." Some bloggers are already suggesting VH1 might have to pull entire seasons that were knowingly misleading. And we're not even done. The leak includes claims of child support fraud, identity theft, and an anonymous whistleblower who worked with Scrappy's family as a financial assistant. That person says they were told to forge Scrappy's signature on multiple documents. Stevie's legal team is reportedly planning to use that whistleblower's statement, along with a voice memo where Mama D allegedly says, "If he finds out, it's over for all of us." It sounds like a movie plot, but it's all unfolding in real life. Even crazier, Scrappy might not know the full scope. A leaked court memo suggests he's completely unaware of the fraud happening in his name. That could mean Stevie isn't just going after the family, he might be trying to protect Scrappy by cutting off the people using him. Word around Atlanta is another leak is coming. This time, it involves a hidden overseas bank account, wire, transfers, and even a secret house under Scrappy's name, one he's never visited or heard of. If that's true, someone's moving serious cash and using Scrappy like a walking bank card. And just as things hit a boiling point, Bambi disappeared from social media. No posts, no statements. Mama D started posting Bible verses and quotes. About loyalty, messages that sound more like warnings than advice. But the real shock came when Stevie ended his court statement with a threat. He said, "Y'all worried about Bambi and Mad? Wait till the next name drops." Then he handed over another sealed file labeled Exhibit F. On the envelope, the initials KF written in red marker. The court went into lockdown. Gag orders were issued. Lawyers panicked. The blogs exploded with theories. Was KF a secret family member? A producer? Everyone was guessing. Then the leak happened, and it stunned everyone. KF stood for Kendra Foster, a cousin of Scrappy's known for her quiet image and a low-level assistant job behind the scenes. But according to Stevie's documents, she was the one running the money trail. While Scrappy was touring, she was managing a shell company named Royal Legacy Consulting, something he'd never even heard of. That company had reportedly pulled in over $320,000 in just 2 years. The money came from fake invoices and phony speaking events booked using Scrappy's name. And the listed CFO of the company, Mama D, even worse, the main bank account was linked to an address tied to Stevie J's old studio. Stive's team claims a shell company filed 2 separate tax returns using Scrappy's social security number. That's not just sketchy, it's a federal crime. Now, the IRS is involved, and reportedly, the FBI's Financial Crimes Division has asked for official case transcripts. What started as drama is turning into a serious legal situation. As for Scrappy, he didn't see any of this coming. According to someone close to him, he learned about the betrayal while watching a live stream on a backup phone. The chat was blowing up with messages like, "Check Exhibit F, bro, they got your fam on wiretap." He just stared at the screen, didn't say a word, then threw his phone and walked out of the studio. Since then, no tweets, no statements, nothing. The only thing we've seen publicly is from Mad, who's been dropping vague messages on Instagram. In one post she wrote, "Judas ate too, remember that." In another, she said, "Only the strong survive betrayal. I raised a king, not a puppet." That's got people asking, who's really pulling the strings here? If Stive's receipts are legit, it looks like Scrappy's been used by the same people he trusted. Now, let's talk about Bambi. Even though she wasn't the focus of Exhibit F, insiders say she's feeling the pressure. Remember that luxury vacation she flaunted on Instagram? Turns out court documents link that entire trip to a wellness retreat expense under Royal Legacy Consulting, meaning it may have been paid for with Scrappy's money, without him knowing. And Steve's not done. He claims Exhibit G, set to be revealed in the next court hearing, contains messages between Kendra and a top VH1 exec discussing how to turn Scrappy's breakdown into a redemption storyline for the show. In other words, they were allegedly trying to profit off his struggles while draining his finances. An anonymous production assistant, only known as Jay, reportedly leaked this info. He said he was tired of watching people's real lives get wrecked just to boost TV ratings. This is deeper than anyone expected. Steve's gone from drama starter to unexpected whistleblower, and fans are eating it up. Some even call him the Reality Reaper, saying he's exposing the fake behind the scenes. During a surprise appearance on Clubhouse, he reportedly said, "I'm not the villain. I'm just the one who finally showed the truth." And things are already unraveling. VH1 has paused filming anything involving Scrappy's circle. Bambi's brand partnerships are under review. And insiders say producers are scrambling to shoot a crisis special to keep the franchise alive. But it might be too late. There's talk that the judge is looking into a bigger fraud case, one that could include more cast members. If Stive's next evidence comes through, we could see actual arrests. All of this kicked off from a single courtroom leak. Scrappy, he's vanished from the public eye. Some say he's laying low in Buckhead, meeting with lawyers and watching old episodes, trying to figure out what was real and what was staged. And there's a rumor he might even press charges against his own family. The next hearing is next Thursday, and Stive's team is reportedly planning to present Exhibits G, H, and I. One of them allegedly includes a voice recording of a VH1 exec admitting they knew about the fraud but kept quiet to protect the show. If that's true, this could take down the entire franchise. Bambi, who's mostly stayed quiet, posted a black screen with the words, "I told y'all." That set off a wave of questions. Did she see it coming? Did she try to warn Scrappy? Was she pushed away by people trying to stay in control? Then came the text leak. Someone close to Stive shared screenshots of messages where Scrappy supposedly vents about being emotionally manipulated by his family. While those messages haven't been verified, the dates match up with that live video, where Scrappy looked drained and said, "Sometimes the people closest to you got the biggest knives for your back." Not long after, he wiped every photo of Mama D from his Instagram. That's not just drama, that's a signal. Now the legal fallout is creeping in. Word is, a civil suit may already be forming. Stive's lawyers are reportedly considering filing for defamation and even a restraining order against Mama D for harassment and intimidation. Yes, the same Stive who's been involved in his own scandals is now playing the legal card. But it doesn't stop there. One tabloid leak says a streaming platform is talking to Stive about doing a docuseries based on all this. A whole show focused on the mess between celebrity families and reality TV. And guess who would be front and center? Scrappy's family. Meanwhile, Scrappy has gone quiet. No replies, no clapbacks. Some fans think he's stepping back and trying to grow. Others believe he's just scared of what Stive might reveal next. And then, one last twist. A blurry photo popped up on Twitter last night. Allegedly. A court subpoena involving Mama D, Scrappy, Bambi, and Stive. Most of it is blacked out, but one line seems to mention civil conspiracy to commit reputational damage. Whether it's real or not, no one can say for sure, but one thing's certain, this story isn't close to ending. Word is, Love and Oops, hip-hop producers are panicking. Sponsors might back out. Emails have even surfaced about possibly replacing key cast members like Mama D, so now everyone's watching. Will Stive really take them to court? Will those tapes ever be made public? Will Bambi speak up with proof? Or will it all get buried like every scandal before this one? One thing's clear, the truth is starting to come out, and it's uglier than anyone expected.